People are so lucky that you're somebody who has inner balance. You're somebody who harmonizes themselves. You're a person that carries a peaceful heart. You really don't want to wreak havoc in the world. And it is a personal choice because you most definitely can, especially with the gifts and abilities that you have. It's like God knew your heart, and that's why you were granted these abilities because anybody else would go around causing chaos in the world. You're somebody who is guided by the divine. You're somebody who is chosen. I also feel like people are lucky that you're a praying warrior. You're somebody that calls affirmations over themselves. You're a person that chooses peace, contentment, and you choose to go within because that's what you've been guided to do. You're somebody that also carries an astral compass. You know where your true north is. You know which direction to go in. You know what to do and what not to do. But I'm not going to lie, sometimes you do get fed up. It does get tiring having people send you black magic constantly. It does get tiring having to defend yourself against groups of people at a time. It gets tiring being picked on because of how special you are, because of the energy that you emanate, because of the light that you carry. But you do focus on yourself. You focus on the things that you desire: a new home, a career change, leaving toxicity behind, moving. So I definitely feel like you know how to take the path that is most mature, despite the memories that you have of people constantly attacking you, people making your life harder than it needs to be, and you easily turn your back. That's one thing people can say is that you're not the type to retaliate, even though in certain instances maybe you have, because you actively turn your back on situations that do not align with you, and you prioritize yourself, your wellness, your health, your dieting, your happiness, your joy, your lifestyle. I'm here to let you know I can see how much you're holding back for sure. I can see just how much you can create man made disasters. You could literally destroy cities at a time if you wanted to. You can get mind control over people if you wanted to. Mind control to the point where they even harm themselves. You're the type of person that can move mountains. You know how they say, oh, God can move mountains? Okay, well, God is within you. God works through you. You could easily move mountains if you wanted to. You know the secrets that you keep. You know what you're capable of doing, and you keep it within, and you do not let it distort your mind. Or just because you carry so much power, a lot of people would let it corrupt them. A lot, if people could do what you do, they would be corrupted. They would be on the dark side. They would become evil. The power that they would have would engulf them. But you're, like I said, you're somebody that's very much so in control. You carry a love for humanity. You may not love people in general, but you love humanity, and this is what keeps you on the right side of the pathway. Because like I said, if you wanted to rain terror on this world, you could. You have the ability to do that. You could even harm people's family members if you wanted to, but you don't. You literally suck it up and transmute everything negative that is sent your way. You've also had certain things happen to you that have even cost you your physical health from other people sending you bad vibes, trying to harm you physically. Like, the things that you have gone through would easily make someone flip a switch. But that's just how strong you are, that you're able to maintain your equilibrium. You're able to see the bright side of the situation. You're able to choose the high road every single time. You've literally proven yourself every single time. And the only way that you're able to do this is because you carry the frequency of love. Even someone who harms you, at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, you could hate them, but you're just, it takes too much energy to freaking hate. You're not, you're capable of it, but you choose not to be in that frequency. And I feel like this is where people misunderstand you. They think because you're not using your power, the immense power that you have to cause chaos within the world, that you're somebody who should be targeted. That, oh, people need to stop playing with you, like for real. Because like I said, you could affect their whole lineage if you wanted to. If you wanted to, you could erase their entire lineage spiritually, but you don't. Yes, you have bad memories of certain things that have happened to you, but it's also helped you evolve. I feel like there's a reason why you're in the leadership position in the world that you're in. There's a reason why you're respected, not just by people, but by the divine. Because every time you had the chance to misuse your power, to do something outlandish, which would be warranted. Considering everything that's happened to you, a reaction like that would be warranted. But at the same time, you look at the bright side of things, you maintain your equilibrium, you stay in the frequency of love, and you just let it be. You turn your back and you let it be, and you let the gods, universe, source, you let them handle your battles for you. I feel like most of you do not seek revenge. But if you did, it would be deadly. Like, I'm not even joking you. If you see this man-made disaster, yeah, if you wanted to cause chaos within the world, if you wanted to cause earthquakes within the world, if you wanted to destroy cities at a time, you could do that. But you don't. This person here has the keys, but the reason why they've been given the keys is because they've been deemed as worthy. It's like your heart is what keeps you centered. Your heart is what keeps you good. Because if you were ever to join the dark side, I'm letting you know now, it would be game over for humanity. The darkness would literally engulf the earth. So you're part of the only anchors that keeps things balanced. That's how much of a big deal you are. That you're what keeps things balanced. Inner balance. You're a scale on your own. This is why there's always temptation for you to either go to the dark side, or this is why the devil tries to recruit you. This is why incubus, succubus, spirit, reptilian, bloodlines, they want you on their side, because with you it's game over for humanity. But you know better. You know better. You choose better. You choose the path that's much harder. The restraint that you have is unlike any other, because anybody else would have cracked, but you didn't, and you haven't, and you won't. And it is because of your love for self, your love for spirit, your love for source, your love for humanity that keeps you on the right pathway. You're like a portal on your own. This is why you're constantly tested more than anybody. You're constantly tested by the dark side. Why? They want you to flip the F out. They want you to join them, for real.